What is up, everyone? My name is Vlad, the crypto trader, part of the Be Independent tribe, and today we're gonna go over the importance of being stubborn in trading and when, how to know when to be stubborn, even when your initial trading idea fails. So, for this concept, we're gonna take the DLT BTC example, and this was the first setup that was shared. So this was when the second low was put in place. So this is our first high, third low, second high, second low, and as I mentioned here in the post, we were waiting for our third high, third low count, which eventually did occur and was shared in this first trading idea. One thing that stood out for me here was the risk reward, which was relatively high for what these type of setups usually provide. Usually you're looking for a risk reward between 3 and 5, and this was, as you can see here, 8.79. So I wasn't quite sure that I was ready to go, but you need to trade what the market gives you, not what you want from the market. And so, in case the setup would have performed even at these levels, given that it was fully compliant with complicit, compliant with my trading strategy, it was already technically ready to go. If we move here forward a bit, we actually see that it moved a bit below that level. And so as we will see also in the second shared trading idea, our our stop was adjusted for our third low. So at this level it's adjusted again. So before our stop was here at 583, 585. Now it's at 573. Um, so this one looked already much better in terms of the risk reward. Also, the point of control here on the volume profile was bang on the midway line, which is brilliant. um, yeah, arguably this last price action is not too strong, but just the general shape of it as well. Really high impulsive from high to first low, gradual reduction price from second high, second low. So those are the impatient buyers, impatient longs getting out of the market, and also, third high, third low looks standard, nothing too crazy. So it was ready to go, but not quite. It actually even went lower here, and at this point, you're like, okay, I've shared this trading ideas twice, and it hasn't triggered me yet in the setup. So the question is, should I even continue following it? And it can be really frustrating, even when your trading idea fails for the first time, and then you just quit on it. Uh, but sometimes in the time when you quit, the trading idea is still valid, but because of your emotional attachment of that first idea failing, you're like, yeah, screw this, I'm gonna move on. But actually, the market provides you with a valid trading opportunity for your strategy. So you know, if you were completely unbiased, you should still follow the setup. But the risk is that you don't. And in the case of DLT, we had to wait until the third trading idea to be shared to actually trigger. So if you can see here, the trading idea actually failed, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to know when to be stubborn, and perhaps if I say when to know when to be stubborn is not very useful, because how do you know when to be stubborn? Uh, so I think it's just on the importance of being stubborn and being unbiased, even if your initial training idea has already failed, because the market can still provide you with opportunities on the second, in this case, and as in this case we saw in our third attempt at this particular setup. uh, yeah, I could also revise the setup. So again, the shape of it is really nice. Here the third low is a bit too close to our second low, uh, but the risk reward was still nice. Volume profile now again moved to the new midway line, so it was still valid. Bang on the second rest area, but then didn't move from there and failed. But that's all right. That's life. Um, I think it would be much worse if I had missed out on this setup, and wake up on the next morning and see it somewhere here and just think, damn, like I've shared this idea 2 times, and it failed right here, right? So you just quit on it somewhere here, and then next day you wake up and you see it here. I think it does. It's much worse for your mindset, in the sense that because you don't follow your trading strategy fully, like why you can start asking yourself, why are you following this trading strategy in general. So that, I think that's much worse for your mindset, that just a failed setup. So that was mostly it. We can also go over yeah, my list, if you want, if that provides you some value. um, I think what I'm looking at its S&M BTC kind of looks decent. Everything else I've already shared, or the setups are active. I think there's also a second chance on Fuel BTC currently. It's trading below entry. Matic still pumping. Well, what can you do? mm, yeah, it's just too low here. Actually, did it trigger? Not quite. But I was looking at it last night. It's not the perfect setup, but it's definitely squeezing. And risk reward of this idea, it's not fully compliant, because you have our first high, first low, second high, and then second low, third high here, third low. But just looks too. It's resting too much on this grind line, and there's not too much buying pressure as of this moment. So we'll see. Maybe I'll share this idea in more detail later. But just on the lookout. Also, Tezos. This actually looks quite nice. Looks nice, but the POC is still low. Also, you have this weird price action before, so not quite sure what to do with that. CPOC moving. Well, we'll go over the setup review later. What else was there? Nope. Nope. Still fighting for it on TNT. We'll see. Fuel, yeah. Fuel is providing a second opportunity to get on the setup. Risk reward is 5.4. So rested a bit on the first rest area, but then now I'm just revisiting. Previous resistance turned into support. That's alright. There's a lot of time still for the setup to perform. Fuel likes to pump, so really just on my playing the card. And damn, just won't stop, huh? Yeah, no, nothing really valid. So that was the DLT setup. That's how it looks right now. That's alright. Small loss. Yeah, that was it. So keep an eye on fuel and perhaps also bat. Oh no, but I think bat no, bat actually got invalidated today. Not invalidated, but it just looks way too weak. Yeah. Nope. Also no. Also failing. Hmm. Fun. I had fun. Fun BTC. That's interesting. Yeah. So fun also. Fun also moving here. So I would say fun, fuel, TNT, DNT, and Tezos maybe. So as usual, I hope you found some value in this content. In case you wanna reach out to me or join our community, you can join us via my Twitter. You'll be taken directly to our Discord group. As of now, just say hi. Tell us who you are, why do you trade, how long have you been trading, so you can get to know you a bit better. Um, yeah, I think that is all for today. I hope you found some value from this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to let me know that I should continue doing this and that you actually find value in the content that I provide. And I hope to see you the next time around. Take care.